Hi guys, Johnny, Mr. Forex Face. So we're going into the New York session and we are going to be looking at the Euro USD. Like I say, I'm always open, honest, and transparent with everything I do on my journey. And I'll always do a comparison to other things I've done as well. Okay, so I've got this marked up ready for what I'm going into. I was looking at some stuff this morning. I got in on the wrong trade, I believe, but then I marked up and it went the way that we wanted it to. But the time frame window, I got in a little bit too early and I lost. Okay, the London sessions are not proven to be very good for me, to be fair. Again, this is not my method. This is a method from ICT called the silver bullet. Just going to share the screen. And like I've always said, I've not really followed ICT methods. I'm just trying to dip my finger in it to see if I can sort of get the concept. One thing you get with me is I've been trading for around about 7 years and I've got the discipline. I've got the mindset. And I certainly know the risk management, okay? With that in mind, obviously, when I build a plan, I follow a plan, I follow a strategy, I follow a structure. I know that if it's a mechanical system, what it is, and what comes out the other side is just sticking to that plan and that discipline, okay? And for me, in my experience in the past, trying to do these things with ICT stuff, it's always been a flip of a coin. They are not as highly profitable as what people make out. At the best part, you're looking 50 to 60% consistent on these. They are not 70 and 80% like what they perceive to be. With that being said, I'm back to 3% down after the win from yesterday. I'm now going to be heading into the New York Open. Okay. And the general preference of what we're looking for, guys, is I'm just going to look on the hourly time frame a minute. I can see that we have come out of the momentum of the downtrend, more so from a couple of days ago. And there's a momentum to the upside. I'm just going to go and have a look at. That's absolutely froze, so I can't do that. Typical. Currency strength, I was going to have a look at the currency strength, but it doesn't matter. We can see we've had a market structure shift on here, okay, and we're breaking structure here. We're coming back up to the, you see this here, we're coming up the fair value gap on this confirmation candle here, so we might get a reaction from this to start moving to the downside, to be fair. So I'm just going to go back into the 1 minute, and we're waiting for, like I say, a confirmation candle. And we're 1 minute to 3, okay? So we want a market structure shift. We want to be able to, if I go at the 15 minutes, I did this morning, to be fair. So what it is on the 15 minutes, we've already shifted above that. And we've got that there. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the 1 minute because I think this might happen quicker than what we anticipate, to be fair. We'll get rid of that. And I'm just going to let the candles do what they need to do. Just take a look. I'm just checking my phone. My phone is going rather. Right, here we go. Here we go. Right, so again, after the next minute, we'll be looking to come into the window. We're around about 30 seconds or 10 seconds before we start shading into this. We want to be looking for the confirmation candles. The confirmation candles are basically candles that show a shift in structure engulfing like this. Red for bearish, green for bullish, okay? So just take a look at this. We're now in the time window. I do believe we might get a bearish one coming in pretty quickly. We've got bullish fair value gap here. This is wicking and it's starting to engulf through the price action here. And like I say, we need to be quick. There goes the move. That's from that fair value gap, remember, from the previous days. We've got 20 odd seconds. We've got a fair value gap forming here. So we may be getting straight into a trade, in my opinion, on this. And just going for that 1-to-1. We're just seeing what happens in the next 10 seconds. I'd like to see a bit more of a push down, to be fair. 9 seconds. Now it's coming back up into the other area, so we might not get the confirmation candle. 3, 2, 1. No, we didn't get a confirmation candle. So this might want to push that a little bit higher. And if we're going to see a bearish candle, okay, we're going to see a bearish engulfing, we need to see price. Just see if I can get me candle. We need to see price. Just bear with me, guys, because like I said, I just want to make sure I get everything right here. We need to see price swallow the whole of the price action of the previous candle and then leave a breathable space of wax between it. So that's the sort of stuff we're waiting for with regards to engulfing. And I don't really want to see one going to the upside, to be fair. Let's take a look. It looks as if that's what's going to happen, to be honest. It's just with this sweep coming from this previous before. I've got a 15-minute there. I mean, we've had a sweep from that 15 coming into the market play. So if I'm honest with you, I want to see the bearish. I want to see bearish come in, which means, again, I want to see liquidity maybe sort of swept underneath that. I want to see this price action come down, take this, and then leave a bearish red parallel parking space, as I'm going to call it, you know, the FBG. I just want to see if price is going to come and push below this. I've got 7 seconds. We're going to be getting an open of another candle. And so we've got a swing point here forming because candle to the right and candle to the left. Okay. Here we go. This is why this didn't engulf, because we had an indecisive candle. There's been a lot of buying pressure. This is an indecisive spinning top. So this is a good indication that price might actually drop down, to be fair. So again, this might give us our confirmation candle. 28 seconds, 25 seconds. And the idea is, if the fair value gap moves down with the price, we've got to move with the action until it comes back in to mitigate into it, okay? So price is moving down. 10 seconds. We're going to get ready for an entry. There's the sweep of the liquidity there on this one. But is it going to leave a fair value in? And is it going to be a confirmation candle? We need another further little drop. Further little drop. There we are. I'm going to get in on this now. Trade. Sell. Take profit. Take profit. 1%. Sell. So now I've got the fair value. Want to see this come back in and touch. I'm going to put this on the short. And the template, the silver bullet. So now we're in on an entry 1-to-1. We'll just need price to do what it needs to do. Let's just see that structural hold. We've had the structure high sweep on the 15 minutes. Just want to see if this is going to come down and give us the percent back that we lost this morning. A little bit gutted because I thought we were going to try and grab some momentum. Again, I'm going to give this until at least the account goes to a -10. If we reach a -10, then I'm just going to stop the YouTube videos, what I'm doing on this. I think that'll be better than doing the 100 trades. -10 is what you would sort of class as your account on a funded challenge, you know, before it will be classed as gone. My thoughts at the moment with regards to ICT stuff, I'm not very confident with it. I'm not very confident with the procedure of it, because all it is, it's just a take of liquidity to create liquidity with regards to obviously a few magic Fibonacci levels. This time and price and things like that, I think it's all bullshit, to be fair. Basically, the time and the price, and like I said, this market structure here and this here, for me, this is when the market is a little bit more volatile than what it usually is. Like I see, market structure open on London, and the same with New York. Again, it's not always the best time, especially when there's news events, but it is what it is. It's the time of day when the markets will have a little bit of volume, a little bit of volatility. At the moment, we're now nicely in a little bit of profit. We're coming down to the other fair value gap with a reaction from it. So what I'll do is I'll pause the video for now, because I don't want these videos to go on too long. Hopefully we'll just get a nice drop, and just that'll be it for today's short video. I want to aim to do these videos about 15 to 20 minutes long if I can, with a little bit of an explanation on what I expect over on the price action. Okay, guys? So I'll pause the video. I'll be back in a short while. Well, it looks like this one's happening pretty quick, to be fair. Again, we've had another confirmation FVG. It looks like we're getting this profit. It's just a shame we took that hit this morning. So again, the plan, the preference on what I'm doing is I'm just following the guidelines, following the rules. And for me, like I say, and I still stick by my thoughts on this at the moment, I'm not heavily sort of into ICT stuff, but I like to learn systems and strategies along the way, because I've got a fine art and a fine knack of like retuning things to market conditions for my own gain. This looks like it's going to drop down to the 1% gain. Come on, let's drop it out, and then that's the quick video. I think we're around about a pip away. Yeah, around about a pip away. Is it going to drop, or we're going to get that drop? I don't want to close it out, because that's not what this process is. If it had been me, generally, I would have generally closed that out at this stage where it's at now. But I want this to run true. I want to see the one-to-ones, the you know what I mean? So there we are. Bang. So another win for today, guys. Like I say, I want to make these short and sweet. Let's have a little look in the run back on this. Okay. Price came up, and we had a 15-minute high, 15-minute low. This was the swing. I based this sort of stuff on what I did in my 1-minute scalper. If you've not seen those videos, look for my 1-minute scalper video sessions. I did it for 2 months. I ended up in about 30% profit. We took a sweep of that high previous going into this. We come down, market structure shift from this liquidity. I called it before it happened. I said we'd probably get a confirmation candle. We got the confirmation candle. We had the fair value gap, which is the parallel parking lines. I then entered the trade. We got that. And from there, we just dropped like a stone. To be fair, there was really only one other candle, which came in as a buying candle. And then we come back in as a sell. Taking the one-to-one, bish, bash, bosh. That's the 1% gained on that. This will take this -3 back down to a -2. I don't know if this will update straight away. I don't think it will do. No, it hasn't done. What I'll do is, like I say, I'll do a screenshot, and I'll see if I can put that into the YouTube video that I upload of this. Okay, guys? So, with that being said, we are now back at -2. The aim is do 100 trades, see where we get to. And if we can do the 100 trades, that's fantastic. Or we do it until we get to a -10 in the challenge of what is being took as losses. Okay. So far, so good, because on my first day, I sort of messed up. But again, we took a loss this morning. We took a win the day. For now, the New York sessions seem to be the better ones for me, okay? We're still going to continue doing the mornings and doing the afternoons. Tomorrow is going to be Thursday, the 8th of June. Friday, I will not be trading this, okay? Fridays, I always take a sabbatical out of trading. I never trade on a Friday. Okay, guys, I shall see you on the next one.